Hey, Notary Nation, it's Jennifer Cooper from JKC Mobile Notary. And today I want to get into something real. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you truly made time for you? Not your clients, not your business, not your marketing. I'm talking about the parts of you that writes songs, that plants gardens, that loves cooking or traveling or doing puzzles at midnight. You didn't become a notary so your whole life could revolve around scanning and stamping. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to start making time for the things you love again, even if your calendar is jam-packed. Let's go. I know firsthand how easy it is for your notary work to expand like an overfilled balloon. You start off thinking, I'll just take this one appointment. Then well, I have a gap here, so maybe I'll fit in another. And before you know it, your flexible business has you working nights, weekends, holidays, and maybe even skipping lunch because someone really needs that POA signed right now. If that's sounding a little too familiar, you are not alone. But here's what I've learned the hard way, and maybe you have too. When you say yes to everything, you end up saying no to yourself. You might think you're doing it for your business, for the money, for your family. But what happens when you look up after 6 months and realize you haven't done one thing just for fun? That's the cost, and it's not small. I've seen so many notaries hit this wall, burnout, resentment, even quitting altogether. So today is about making sure that doesn't happen to you. Let's get practical. The first step is doing a full-blown time and energy audit. And I'm not just talking about what you think you do. I'm talking about writing it all down. Track your time for 3 days, every hour, every task. What are you doing? Where are you? How are you feeling? And at the end of those 3 days, take a look and ask yourself, what tasks are draining me? What appointments are running over? What admin tasks are eating up way more time than they should? Then look at your dead zones, those 10-minute scrolls, that hour you lost rechecking your email inbox. What could even 15 minutes of reclaimed time a day mean for your passion? That's over an hour a week. And that's plenty of time to practice your guitar, write a blog, go on a walk, or simply breathe. This is how we take our time back without blowing up our business. Now, let's talk boundaries. If your calendar is wide open 24/7, your life will be booked 24/7. And when your passion gets treated like an afterthought, it becomes one. So here's what I want you to do. Go into your scheduling tool, whether that's Calendly or Notary Assist, or even just your paper planner, and block out time for your passion first. Yes, first. Just like you wouldn't do a no-show on a loan signing, don't no-show on your creativity. Whether it's gardening on Saturday mornings or karaoke in your living room, schedule it, protect it, and show up for it. And if you feel guilty saying no to a client during those times, try this. I'm fully booked that day, but I'd be happy to offer you another time. Spoiler, you do not have to explain that what you're booked for is watercolor painting or binge watching Bridgerton. Your time is yours, and trust me, it totally makes a difference. Before we move on, I want to share something really personal because I don't want you to think I've always had this figured out. Not too long ago, I was prepping for Easter lunch. I was hosting both my in-laws and my parents, something I really do love to do. I was standing in my kitchen chopping fresh herbs, and I looked up and I just froze. Something hit me right in the chest, like a deep, aching missing. I missed the things that used to light me up. Hosting, homekeeping, cooking something beautiful just because, singing in the kitchen, sitting around a table with people I adore. And I had to ask myself, when was the last time I hosted a dinner party just for the joy of it? I couldn't even remember. Right there in the middle of prepping that meal, I made a promise to myself. There would be a portion of every single day where I focused on my home before I focused on my business. I would prioritize slow dinners, laughter, and memory making over a weekend jam packed with appointments. And that's exactly what I've started to do. It's not about doing less for my clients. It's about doing more for myself, and trusting that the right work, the right clients, and the right energy will follow. So let's talk about how you make that real in your day to day. You don't need a 3-hour time block to reconnect with your joy. You really just need consistency. For you, that might mean journaling with your coffee in the morning, playing music while you clean up at night, turning off your business phone at 6 p.m. sharp every night. The goal is to build a life that feels like yours again, where joy isn't something you hope to get on Saturday or Sunday. It's something you build into Tuesday. And trust me, your business won't suffer. Your passion fuels your purpose. And when you feel alive, your business will thrive. This next one's a game changer. Find the overlap. Your business doesn't have to be passionless. In fact, the most magnetic businesses are the ones where the owner's personality shines. So maybe you love photography. Start using original photos for your IG posts. If you're a baker, maybe you drop off cookies with your business card at networking events or title offices. Do you love reading? Share your current reads and tie them into personal development for entrepreneurs. Even your hobbies can enhance your brand. They remind people that you're human, relatable, memorable. And for me, I share about my faith, my family, my notary journey, and my love of helping others grow. That kind of authenticity doesn't hurt your business, it builds it. Let me leave you with this. If you've been putting your passion on the back burner, I want to say this clearly. You are not lazy. You are not flaky. You are not selfish. You are a whole person, not a productivity machine. Making space for joy isn't indulgent, it's essential. It makes you more creative and more focused and way more likely to stay in this business long term. Because when we lose our spark, the business stops feeling worth it. But when you reclaim your time, your energy, and your passions, you become unstoppable. All right, my friends, that's it for today. But here's your homework. Drop a comment below and tell me one passion you want to start making time for this week. Whether it's painting, journaling, playing with your kids, or just sitting in the sunshine, I want to hear it, and I want to cheer you on. Like this video if it gave you permission to reclaim your joy. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And grab your free time audit worksheet that I created for you for this video. It's in the description down below where you can. All right, my friends, that's it for today. But here's your homework. Drop a comment below and tell me one passion you want to start making time for this week. Whether it's painting, journaling, playing with your kids, or just sitting in the sunshine. I want to hear it, and I want to cheer you on. Like this video if it gave you permission to reclaim your joy. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And grab your free time audit worksheet link below. It'll help you spot where your time is leaking and where you can start taking it back. You've got this. You deserve this. I'll see you next time.